Hi guys. I know it's been a minute since I have um, recorded and posted to the podcast, to the Conversations with Eve podcast. I had to take a moment, um, per se, to kind of, deal with me and my emotions and um, my mental health and things that I was going through this year. It's been rough. It wasn't, you know, we always go into a new year with these expectations and these how do you call it? Resolutions. I didn't make any for this year. I just was just, you know, gonna let it come as it comes and deal with it accordingly. But it's been an experience. It's been a journey. It's been a rough one. Um, I am so ready for it to go. I can't wait. But in taking a little moment and taking a little pause, I was able to, just spend a lot of time with myself. Remove things from my life that just wasn't serving me anymore. Taking a little break. Making decisions on who was important enough and worthy enough for me to keep around. I've outgrown some people. Some people have outgrown me. It's just the nature of becoming, right? So, I learned a long time ago that, we're always quick to say how, we've outgrown people or we've outgrown situations and stuff like that. But if we're going to be really honest with each other, there are people that have outgrown us, right? That are now stepping into a new level of their life, and they can't take us with them. Just like, I can't take everyone with me, and I get to a point where I am evolving or moving up to a different part of my life, and I can't take everyone with me. So I took a moment to kind of, like I said, spend some time with myself, clear my mind, just trying to find that peace, that joy unspeakable, that peace that surpasses all understanding. Just dealing with things and people and situations better than I had in the past. So I took a moment, but I missed you guys, and I missed having, conversations with Eve. And, sometimes when you go through things also, you kind of lose content, meaning, as you're dealing with things and as you're processing and decompressing and dealing with you, I didn't really know at that moment what to talk about, because I made me a priority and I wasn't concerning myself with what was going on anywhere else, if that makes sense. So in doing so, the content is just about me, right? So and I'm still on that journey, don't get me wrong. And I think that, until God calls you home, you're just on a journey, and I'm still on that journey. But I am to a point now where I am finding peace and solace and um, focusing on evolving as a woman, evolving as a Black woman, and evolving as a mother, as a wife, as a sister, an aunt, all that good stuff. So I was really excited when I saw that T.D. Jakes passed the torch over to his daughter Sarah, and though I don't know her personally, it is absolutely refreshing to find someone that actually represents us as Black women, represents us as a woman, and understands what it is to struggle, to evolve, to struggle, to matter, to put everyone above you, and then you forget about you. And when you get to that moment when you take that pause and you're like, oh, wait a second, you know, where have I gone? I've lost myself in the midst of all that. And then to actually do the work to find yourself and actually do the work of self-worth and to unconditionally love yourself despite it all, you know, despite everything that life throws at you. And, you know, I'm not a religious person, but I am spiritual, and I do absolutely believe in having a one-on-one personal relationship with God, and I take that so seriously because that's what He is who sustained me through everything that I've gone through in life. But you know, this year has been interesting. It's been a learning experience. It's been a journey, and it's a continuous journey, and I know it won't stop here. And I know that I'll have seasons, right? Seasons of joy, seasons of sadness, seasons. It's just that, you know, we just have seasons, things that we deal with. But in doing so, going through these things with grace and going through these things, knowing that this too shall pass, and still being able to speak life into yourself, still being able to look in the mirror in the morning and just speak life and affirmations into yourself, and before you lay your head down at night, to just give it over to God and go to sleep. You know, I am an overthinker. I'm in my head 24/7, learning to release those things, learning to stay out of my head so much, learning to not overthink situations so much to the point where I draw my own conclusions that are actually false. But learning to take a moment, breathe, decompress, come back and address situations when I am more level-headed and more at peace. These are all things that I, even as a full-grown adult, I'm still dealing with. And I am proud of who I am. I am proud of where I've, where I've come from to where I am today, I still have, as long as God allows me breath, I still have a long way to go, and I still have so many things that I want to do and tackle, and I will. But I have to first start with me, and that's what I've been doing. That's what I've been doing. So I am glad that I have this platform so that we can have conversations. And I know that I am not the only person going through things. A lot of times when we go through things, it feels like it's just us, right? It feels like it's just, the struggle is just our own, and no one else is struggling, and everyone else is out there thriving, and you're not. And it's, we all know that that's not the truth, right? So we know that there are people out there that are going through, there are people out there that are experiencing, and there are people out there like me that have taken a moment, stepped back to reassess, to process, and to come back stronger. So ever so often we have to do that, and that was the break that I took was one that I needed. It was really, really needed. So I want to thank you guys for having patience with me, for listening, and as this platform grows, I look forward to one day meeting some of you and having face-to-face conversations with Eve. So it is Monday, so I am wishing you all a blessed, productive, peaceful, joyous week ahead, and see you next week.